What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sit Down Podcast. I am not me, Scatzilla392, not me, the car. You already know I go by David, aka Zeke. And to my left, we got
Papa Midnight 392, also known as Rafa.
And on to the far left, we got Jay sitting right there.
Hey,
oh
Jay.
shit!
Hold on. Oh shit!
Where did you come from?
Already?
God damn.
We needed a
We needed somebody, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, Jesus Christ. Hey guys. Hey, welcome back, Jay.
Definitely welcome back, buddy.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
Put your earphones on, bro.
Oh,
He hasn't been here in a minute, so he forgot.
Good. It works good.
okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you. I'm just fucking with you. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. Oh, you want to go?
No, go ahead.
Oh. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sit Down. Like I said, welcome back, Jay. He was gone for a minute.
He was MIA.
He was what?
He was MIA. He got
MIA. Yeah, missing in action. But like in the last episode I had said, you know, he had a little medical fiasco.
Some medical issues.
Yeah, so we're over here. Me and Rafa are telling him, drink water, drink this, do this, do that.
Yeah.
We got beer here, but we ain't giving him one. I got enough water to give him. I got 2 more cases in my trip over there. So, but anyways, you know, hopefully Jay's doing a little better. You are doing better, right?
I am doing a lot better, yeah.
That's
Still
good.
a long journey, but
Yeah. So we're gonna try to plan to work out. You know, get Jay back down to his thin self like he used to be a few years ago or whatever it was. He's not a big guy, you know. He's just, you know, he got comfortable. A lot of guys do. We get comfortable, we get fat. That's how it happens. We don't have the babies, but we get the fat with it.
I'm gonna be in the corner like fucking Mickey. Do it, rap.
But how you feeling, bro?
you know, I feel a lot better.
That's good.
It's good to hear.
Even on that first podcast, I was kind of feeling
Were you feeling a little woozy or something?
I
Because it
was.
was like a week after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was already feeling the effects.
Oh, and then
But-
we were drinking.
And then we were drinking.
Yeah. So it wasn't the beer doing it.
But,
I'm gonna blame the beer.
but I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, I woke
You
up
never do.
Yeah.
woke up and I couldn't feel my left side of my arm.
I was gonna say your left
Yeah.
nut, shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have been if I hadn't filmed that.
Have to wake up and check to see it's there.
For real.
Fucking wife, god damn, she cut everything off. No, that's good, bro. We're glad that you're back. Hopefully, you know, you can move forward from this and you know, take care of yourself a little better. Because, you know, us men, we don't fucking think of that, bro. We just, you know, live day by day and we don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Until that day, you know. And you're young, you're a younger dude, you're a younger guy, so
Definitely.
you know what I mean. So you have a little more time to get better. I guess take care of yourself better.
Yes,
So,
yes.
You know what I mean? So.
That's the plan.
Yeah, so we're gonna move on from that subject, not because Jay is an idiot or he's just not listening to his girl, but you know, we're just gonna move on. He's gonna get better, and we're gonna, as his friends and you know, club members and stuff like that, we're gonna push him to you know get better, and we're gonna try to walk that road with him at the same time. You know what I mean? Because
pushes me on his back. Watch.
yeah. Oh shit,
Hell yeah, bro. I got you, bro.
Rafa's gonna do pushes with Jay doing them.
Hell yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna pick up from last week because Jay wasn't here. I know he probably saw the episode, but we're gonna pick up back up on the ZR1X. Have you seen that car yet?
I have.
Hold on, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. But before we do that, let's answer that question.
Oh, that's
from
true. That's
TikTok.
true. TikTok, the one you wanted to answer.
Oh yeah.
About
Well,
the
That was a
85
guy
on.
by the name of Vaughn. He asked if we could talk about how you're running E in a stock fuel system and how that freaking definitely works.
so it's really more of the tuning.
Okay.
He is right to ask that question because usually what everyone does when they go E85, they get bigger injectors, and that's something that's normal. With the 5.7s, it's just something that we have to do. But I'm very fortunate to have the tuner that I have, and the only reason why I am able to run this car with the factory injectors is because he's just a good tuner. He knows how to adjust certain settings on the tune, and he just knows how to make the most power out of it and keep the car reliable and keep the fuel going on. And because right now my car right now is running great, you know, and I just gotta thank him for all that. So to answer your question, it just depends what tuner you have and the experience he has on tuning 5.7s, you know, Hemis, you know, Coyotes, whatever. And so that's the only reason why I could do it. Really, it's mostly because of that. And eventually I will have to get injectors because I'm pretty high up there, maxed out. But so anything else I do, I'm gonna have to get bigger injectors. But for now, the way where the car is, it's good right now. So, but yeah, to answer your question, it's just about the tuning. If you got a good tuner, he can make it work.
Okay, so another follow-up to that. So when you do other injectors, are they aftermarket or because a lot of people I see run Hellcat injectors? So is that you can do either or is one's preferred or which one?
The Hellcat injectors are usually the preferred ones. That's what all the shops use. When you buy a package, that's usually what they have in their package is Hellcat injectors.
Okay.
But there's I've been hearing a lot about. Well, I used to use the fuel injector clinic. I bought some injectors from them one time. But I've been hearing that there's this other company that I don't know the name of. I heard that they're coming up right now, and that's supposed to be the best. I think I don't know what the name is. I'm gonna have to look it up. But usually everyone runs the factory Hellcat injectors on the 5.7s.
Okay.
And that's usually what you do. So the Hellcat injectors are the go-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Because when
Keep it OEM?
keep it OEM, yeah. Unless you if you're gonna go aftermarket, like I said, there is this place that I would recommend, but I forgot the name.
Well, I don't know if it's the same place, but it's a microphone.
That would help. I was wondering why I couldn't
I
hear,
know.
so I kept adjusting shit.
Oh, my bad. I turned it
We
off
can still
to
hear
squeak.
you,
But yeah, I was wondering. I was like, why does it sound so echoey? But anyways,
You wanna start again?
no, you're good. Sorry guys, that was my fault. I turned it off for the squeak, the noise from the earphones being moved around. Yeah. So I don't know. It's fucking pig squealing.
I don't know about that shit, bro.
You're just stupid over here. But anyways, a lot of people, yes, go with the Hellcat injector. So when I had my Magnum, I had it on the 85. Who the fuck turned your shit off? Hey, you guys, hey,
Well, it is a lot of other podcasts.
yeah, you guys support us. Go support us to buy a storage unit.
Well,
A fucking shed. A shed. We'll put AC in it. We'll do it ourselves. Just buy us one. We'll do it inside. We'll fucking dress it up inside with car shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm gonna build one. I already told you. I was telling Rafa, I go, I'm gonna build this side right here and close it all off and put an AC in it. I got one there. I got one that's like 10,000 square feet, like VCU, whatever that, BPU, something like that. I don't remember. But it was cool. So we didn't have AC for a couple years. And how expensive that shit is to buy.
Yeah, definitely.
So we ran a window unit in the kitchen, bro. It would cool the entire bottom half of the house, rooms, everything, by itself. But anyways, let me get that.
Is that what you use on your car?
What's that?
Hellcat injectors?
No, I went to MMX, Modern Muscle,
Modern Muscle
Extreme, and I bought them from them. So when I went to Pinky to get my cartoon, I asked, what injectors do I need to use? And he goes, well, you can't use stock injectors for E85. And he's like, you need to buy something 800cc or more. So I went to MMX. I bought 1,000cc injectors. They were like $700 for the set. And I put them in, and the only problem, and I would suggest you guys, if you're gonna do Hellcat injectors or aftermarket, get 800cc. Don't go anything over unless you're gonna add a lot of power. Because if you're just gonna basically stay somewhat stock, stay 800, because I think the Hellcat injectors are 800 cc's, I believe. Because I think the ones on the 5.7 are like 400, 450, something like that. So anyways, so I put 1,000cc injectors in. The only problem with when you have them that big, they allow a little bit of leakage into the cylinder. So sometimes, if you ever seen in my previous videos with my Magnum, it would smoke when I would take off the right. That's the only time I would like, when I'd let it idle for like 5 minutes.
You were burning too much fuel?
It was burning too much fuel. So it would only smoke because of that reason, because it just put too much fuel in the cylinders. That's all.
Yeah.
But
The 1,000cc is probably a little overkill.
yeah, it was.
Pinky, but
Because they didn't, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, guys. Like Jay said, find a tuner that knows what he's doing, knows what he's talking about. Because I mean, anybody can probably tune them, but if you don't have the right tuner, like, no, you can use those injectors, and I will tune it for these injectors.
yeah. See, so we both have our experience with the injectors. You know,
Yeah.
you had yours, I had mine. Yeah, but once I get a cam, I'm gonna need at least like Hellcat injectors. So, but yeah, that's the answer to that question. Factory Hellcat injectors perfect.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people.
Upgrade the fuel pump.
No, everyone. Yeah, you don't have to.
Because I
upgrade the
see a
fuel
bunch
pump.
of
Yeah,
people doing fucking Hellcat fuel pumps and shit.
you might have. The only time you have to is when you're going boost, or you put too big of a cam, like a big old cam, and it's just. Yeah, you know, sometimes being bigger isn't always better either. So.
Yeah, because I know that one of the George, so he did E85. He put Hellcat injectors in his 300, and he ran that for like 6 months, and his fuel pump started going out. So his car would have a hard time starting. So he had to turn it, and then finally it would start, and it would sputter until it cleared itself out, and then I guess. Who was it? It wasn't Pinky. It was another guy, another tuner here in Phoenix. He mainly tunes Chevys, but he told me it was the pump. He goes, "You're running a stock pump." He goes, "That pump can't handle the E85 that good." So he bought a aftermarket pump, and I replaced it for him, both pumps. I replaced both of them, and he said he never had a problem after that. But you know, it's an older car. They were older cars. They were
Maybe the 5-speed 5.7s. Maybe they have a smaller fuel pump than the 8-speeds.
I think these would have a different.
A little bit different,
Yeah.
right? Maybe that's why. You know, that's good. I didn't know that. I just thought about that. Maybe the 5-speeds have a smaller fuel pump.
Yeah,
Because
probably not enough volume in those
Yeah.
pumps. You know what I mean? Especially because like the newer versions, they make more power than the older versions.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
They need
The
more
more
fuel.
fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Bond, that answers your question from Jay. If you have any more questions, just hit us up on what would
That was on TikTok.
on TikTok. Go ahead and hit us up, and we'll reply back.
we'll answer whatever question that anybody has. If you guys have a question, just we got a comment section. So
Yeah.
whatever you guys want, man. If it's about Hemis, we'll do the best we can.
Yeah. Just don't ask for money because we don't have it.
For real. Get all those in
Yeah. You see what's behind us? I mean,
That's how all my money went.
yeah.
Especially with kids.
And if we're married, I'm married. Jay's got a girl.
I'm pretty much
Bob's got a
married.
girl. That's a nice girl. So now, hey, this is a car show, our car podcast.
We
So
don't listen.
I have a neighborhood full of cars around here. So there's a truck down the street.
The black one?
No, there's a white one. The guy has a kid.
Okay.
It's cam. It makes 1,400 horsepower. It's a single cab. Cat eye.
I don't know what the fuck these kids do.
Bro, they live with their parents. They pay no rent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring them up in this. Negative.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm 45 years old.
I told you not to bother me when I'm cleaning my room.
Leave me alone. I can have pornos in here if I want to.
Put the vacuum.
Hey, why is all your socks stiff? I don't know.
It's hairspray.
Hairspray. But anyways, guys, yeah, but that'll answer your question. You got, like we said, you got any comments, go ahead and ask. If we can't answer them, we'll research them and then answer for you.
And we'll tag you in the video that we pop it.
Exactly. So tag this guy back, Yeah, we'll tag this guy back. But we're gonna get back into the our last episode about
That's
this.
one of the episodes prior to this one. That's the one.
Yeah, we talked about the ZR1X and the GTD.
Yeah.
Mustang.
Oh yeah.
We'll get back into that real quick, just a couple minutes, because we have a topic we want to talk about. Ralph is going to talk about it, and we're going to chime in on it as well. But the ZR1X. Now I watched the video today. Actually, I was watching some videos. I did more on the ZR1 than I did the GTD, so I'm going to talk about the ZR1. We'll get back at the GTD another time, because we're not Ford guys, so we're going to move on. Chevy and move on. Now? Oh, we're not. Okay, we're not. But anyways, I watched the video today by Drag Times. Shout out to that guy. I forget his name. I think it's Pete or Steve. I don't remember. But anyways, I watched the video, and he went to match the GM's drag time on a drag strip. The car went in a quarter mile, 8.57 in a quarter. GM's was like 8.50. 0 to 60 in 1.6 seconds on a drag strip.
It's fucking insane.
And it's a stock car. They took the rear wing off to reduce drag, and then on the front of the bumper or the hood, it has a little like aero carbon fiber strip on the front of the hood. They took that off just to go faster, and it was consistent. It was in the 8.57, 8.54, whatever. It was in the same range. 3 runs, no cool off time. They went, took it, came back, got back in line, went back again. So right now that car is considered the world's fastest car, and it's 250 grand for a ZR1X.
God, man. That's a fucking house, bro.
I did see Texas 2K2, and it did beat the Demon.
Oh yeah.
It did beat the
Oh,
Demon,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so right now it's considered one of the fastest production cars. And remember the video I sent on the
Oh, yeah, I
on
seen
the
that
chat
video. That shit was
where the
wild.
guy was racing the Lucid, because right now Lucid had the fastest
Yes.
car in the world.
The fastest electric car.
Yeah, fastest production car in the world, and that Z01 beat it.
I didn't see that video. That's crazy.
No, bro. So
But
they
when you did the math on it though, the Lucid came out on top only by a fraction.
by a fraction.
Yeah, it was real fucking close.
Real close.
But the car they tested had the wing on the back, and so by the time it got to, so I guess how the speed, how do you say? The faster, the longer the race went, the more drag that spoiler put on, and it slowed it down. That's what it did. So the Lucid was catching it only because of that reason. They said if that wing wasn't on, if that wing wasn't on, it would have never caught it.
It's so crazy how technical that is, right?
Yeah, and then what's crazy is that the ZR1 beat it off the line.
That is
Like
crazy.
because the Lucid was, the Tesla couldn't touch it. Like you're talking about fucking Bugattis couldn't even touch it. Like you're talking about all these cars that are expensive, could not touch it. And so they did it like this, bro. So they had a Volkswagen Golf in the back, 300 feet away.
Yeah.
That started off first. The Lucid and the Corvette were right and left of it, and the Volkswagen was coming down the middle. Excuse me. It was coming down the middle. They got to about 67, 70
When
miles.
they got to exactly where they were at, they launched the
Yes.
top too.
So by the time it got to them, that Golf got to them, they were at 67. It was around 67, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So it passed them at doing about that speed. They took off. In front, another 300 feet was a BMW. I forgot. Yeah, but it's one of their fastest ones.
Yeah.
Was up and made like 550 horsepower, something like that. Those two cars caught the Volkswagen. By the time they caught the BMW, and it passed the BMW, smoked them both. Fucking like the video that I seen.
That was a
showed,
badass video. That was
the
a
Corvette.
Haggerty.
Yeah, the Corvette. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Haggerty.
it.
You've never seen Haggerty videos? They're pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. They're scientific.
Yeah. Those two cars passed the BMW and the Volkswagen, and it looked like they were just sitting still.
Yeah, dude, that shit was wild. Bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
The Corvette and the Lucid were like at 115, 120 miles an hour. Well, those two were still barely at like 80 miles an hour. Like, they didn't even hit 100 yet. They passed them. They did a half mile, right?
I
believe.
want to say it was.
I think it was a half mile.
It seems like the ZR1X, I mean, the price tag is the only thing that's kind of not attractive.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's a gorgeous fucking car, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
It
I
really is
mean,
fucking good.
Our editor, can you please post a picture of that car up, please, right here?
Yes, please.
And it makes 1,250 horsepower.
That is a lot of power.
But you got to think about it. I mean, yes, this is as much as, I mean, I need money today. You can't even buy a house for that much, really. Unless it's maybe, a baby house? Yeah, a fixer-upper or something. Yeah. But if you think about it, bro, compared to the cars it actually competes against, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bugattis, whatever, all these hypercars, it's cheaper still, regardless.
It is.
It's still cheaper. It's affordable. I mean, for motherfuckers that can afford it, but you know what I mean? But if I'll get into and I'll talk about the Mustang GT just a little bit, but that car makes 800 horsepower and it's about 400 grand. It's more than the Corvette.
It's more than a Corvette.
It's more than a
Really?
Corvette.
That is a bad bitch. It's fucking sick.
I would show you. Yeah, I would show you my laptop, but I dropped my laptop and it doesn't work anymore. But just go look at it, bro. I mean, I don't like Fords, like I was saying on that video. I don't like Fords, but that Mustang, it's a sick ass car.
And it's a wide body.
It's a wide body. The wings built into the side of the car.
It's built into the side of the car.
Yeah.
It's like a fuck ton of carbon fiber. The rear suspension is fucking angled. It's not normal. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like there's no back seat. So and there's a piece, the clear window, and the suspension sits sideways in it. It does like this.
Holy crap.
That's when
Shit
you,
is
yeah.
wild.
Yeah, so it's crazy. It's a nice car. It really is. But would I own one? Could I own one? Probably not. But you know, if anybody got one out there and wants to give us a ride, like we've mentioned, we would like to take that ride.
That is not.
We would take that.
Even
ride.
the ZR1X, I would
Both
love
cars.
that. Yeah, both
yes,
cars.
Yeah, we would love to take a ride. And you know what? We should try to hit up car shows, like big car shows. Let's go interview
exotic
people.
ones?
The ones in Anthem.
Oh yeah, that's the one we were supposed to go to that one time,
Yeah.
but then we like, what the fuck? We didn't realize that was that far.
Oh,
And
Anthem?
we short planned it, so that's why we didn't go.
But they always have like badass cars
they have
like
some
that.
nice- And North Scottsdale has a fuck ton of North Scottsdale cars too.
Which
Is
one?
it out? Is it ZRX? Is it?
Oh, yeah, that car's
ZR1?
out.
Is it out for
Yeah.
public right now?
Yeah. Look, here's the rear suspension on the GTD. Hard to see. Well, it's through the window, but you can see it. That's
Oh.
not
That's crazy, man.
Right.
400, shoot.
bad. Yeah, 400 grand, bro. Look, here's the back seat, basically.
That's
Wild,
crazy.
right?
That's wild, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not a Ford guy, but let me tell you something. You know, let me drive one. I guarantee you, I won't fuck it up. I mean, you got insurance for that, right?
You better have fucking insurance there or something.
I'll tell you what, guys. Zeke, he could drive too, by the way.
Yeah, he can.
Hey, he can drive, yeah.
I appreciate that, guys.
It's not his.
It's not me, it's the car.
It's the car.
I'm just sitting there. Hey, when we were going around that curve, I started going sideways.
Oh, fuck that. See?
Yeah.
And I was going sideways, and I was like, come back.
Yeah, I was there. I was there. I seen it myself, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I can control that car. You know what's crazy though? That car's pretty controllable for me. I can control it. Like
I
I
have to tilt pretty good.
like because it spins at 30, and sometimes it'll catch me off guard because sometimes it'll do it a little bit where it'll go sideways. Other times, if I'm on a road where it's like this, like it'll literally go like that. And I'm like, motherfucker, come back. Where you going?
He's like, hey, fool, come back.
Yeah, and plus my tires are shit back in there, so I need to get new tires. I want to get tires like Mercs.
I got like churros. Is the ones I got.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the brand.
I want to get something a little more drag radial, but still streetable, you know, that I can still drive in the rain and stuff like that.
I heard a lot of good things about those tires actually.
I like them.
Yeah.
There's no noise to them. Like they're really not.
I heard they hook. Yeah.
Well, not with 5 people in the fucking car.
They hook really good in the back.
Yeah,
They hook really good, just don't go nowhere.
you did really good though when you guys, you know.
I had to do it. I had to redeem myself.
Yeah, you did really good, man.
And then me and Jay were coming home, because me and Jay live on the west side of Phoenix. He's a little further west than I am, but I was all lining up next to him, and then he's looking at me, and then there's this dude on a bike, like, he's making hand gestures and hitting the top of his head. I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? And Jay thought he was flipping them off and talking shit to him.
Well, you know the tapping of the fucking head is telling you there's cops.
Yeah, and then I realized,
I didn't know that.
and then I realized when because I kept looking at him, and I was like, wait a minute. He's like, cops, and I'm like, oh, and I looked over and I seen the Tahoe sitting over there right next to us, and I'm like, oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
I seen the cop.
Out the window. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Don't let me out,
I seen the cop, but I didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, he was telling us it was a
And I was like, I hope Zeke doesn't go. I hope he doesn't go.
I would have just went. I would have just went. Fuck that.
We would have seen a high-speed chase down the 10.
Hey,
Hit Blythe and shit.
Hey, this one time, bro, we were coming back from the casino. Me and my homie Carlos. Shout out to Carlos. He lost his car. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, we were coming back from the casino. Me, my wife, his wife, whatever. We went to the casino Arizona out that way. And then we left like at 2 o'clock in the morning. We're on our way back on the 202, and we always just fuck around, you know. There's no cars on it. And we were about to take off. We were slowing down, and he'd be like, "Hey, wait!" And I was like, "What?" There's a car behind us, and I didn't see him. And I was like, "Fuck that motherfucker!" And I took off, and he stayed there. And he fucking like, here I seen the lights coming. I keep going. He ain't catch me.
Fucking driving.
He's in a Chevy truck. Those motherfuckers are top out at 100. So I already know my car tops out at 150, 160.
And they won't catch up.
And then so, in traffic, slow down. Oh, here comes this motherfucker. Slow down, and then as he caught up, he got on the side of me. I was like, why did you get on the side of me? And it was a tribal cop. He's like, motherfucker, you're out of your jurisdiction. What the fuck? You can't even pull me over. So he just...
He put up on horse?
No.
So, I'm kidding.
But then he was like, fuck down. And I was like, motherfucker, go back home. And then I took off. And I was like, anyways, yeah, you guys, ZR1X, GT Mustang GTD, go check those cars out. Leave a comment, tell us what you think, and then tell us if you want us to talk a little bit more about the Ford Mustang. I'm not going to talk about it right now because we are going to get into
Six-pack.
the six-pack We're going to talk about Charger that Rafa is going to talk about, and we're going to try and get on it to give us our thoughts and what we think about it. And you know what? They're coming out there.
I did see that. Supposedly they're bringing back the Hellcat in 27. Supposedly.
I've seen some pictures, I've seen some videos, not very much. I've seen some pictures, a little bit of like video caps. Take it away, y'all.
So we're talk about the six-pack. So that's Dodge's, I guess, answer to people wanting more Hemis, and that's what they said. Fuck you guys, we're gonna give you a six-cylinder with turbos on it. So apparently this bitch makes 550 horsepower. It has a 0 to 60 of 3.9 seconds. 531 foot-pounds of torque. Hits a quarter mile in 12.2 seconds. And that's pretty fucking impressive. It also comes with a standard line block, which is fucking a lot of money. It also has, it's like 50-50 balanced on weight distribution. It's like the only that's guaranteed that fucking it's even distribution across the board. It's fucking wild. It's like, remember the EV one that came out?
Oh yeah.
Shit. That one was 670, and that one had a quarter mile of 11.5 seconds.
Yeah, I was watching it. There was a guy doing like he bought one of the EV ones. And
Yeah.
he was like, I'm gonna go cross country. Where he was going to buy a car or something, another car. So they're like, take this. He had so many problems trying to fucking charge it. Like the dash kept shutting off on it. Like he would continue driving, but like I lost all my features. I can't. And then all of a sudden, there was this light would pop up and said transmission overheating. And go, transmission? It doesn't have a transmission. What the fuck's going on? And I guess he went to a dealership and like he was like halfway through the country and he was like, I gotta figure out this car, man. He's like, keep saying there's dash keeps going clear and keep saying transmission's getting hot. Like I don't want to break down. And he's like, what the fuck? And then they went in and they did whatever they did and they were like, we can't find no problems, of course. So that's the thing that sucks when you fucking do a shit like that. Yeah, you can't smile. It's like taking your car for a check engine light and like, well, you don't see no check engine light. Well, it was on yesterday. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things. But yeah, that guy, it was crazy. He made it all the way across country to where he would find a car. Almost 3 days. Because he would go to charging stations and the app that they give you to charge that car or whatever, however that works, it wouldn't work. So he would have to like fucking buy an app and pay for something else just to fucking. And he would sit there for an hour to get like 50% charge. If he was like empty almost, it would take him an hour just to get 50% charge. And it was a fast charger. He was like, these motherfuckers don't charge fast. But it was like, yeah. And then he got to the end of where he was going, and the fucking car broke down. Basically, it literally just broke down. So he drove the other car back home and left that car there. So it was like, yeah, you know, I mean, it's good. So let me just say like this: like the EV was a wrong idea. It's a big car. Have you seen one of those in person?
Yeah, I actually have. I actually seen one of those fucking things. It was like right next to me. And I was like,
Yeah, bigger than
it's
you.
white. Yeah, it's long.
I like the way they.
spaceship.
Yeah, I like the way they look. It just, it's just a fucking huge car. But the six pack, to me, like it's good that they went away from the EV because they weren't doing it with it.
Yeah, it's not.
It wasn't working. And then they put the 6-cylinder in, and it's a gas motor, yes. 550 from a fucking gas motor.
Fucking insane.
Twin turbo or is it turbo?
It's
Single. It's a twin turbo.
Twin turbo, yeah.
I've seen some comments on some like videos of people testing them and stuff like that. And they're sitting there saying, "Oh, these two kill Hellcats, things like that, blah blah blah." Yes, because they're all-wheel drive. Let's put it that way.
That is the other option. It is all-wheel drive. Yes.
Yeah, I believe, and I've seen a video where this guy this car group tested the gas version, and it beat a Hellcat and the Mustang. I believe the Mustang.
It beat the Dark Horse, right?
Yeah, something like that. So it beat those two cars, but then I think they did it in two-wheel drive, and it got a little jump on them because it just made power at the wheels. But then those cars just because it's just
Have the stability of it only being two-wheel drive versus it's all-wheel drive.
that's cool though that it's all-wheel drive, but
That's the biggest advantage it has. Really.
yeah.
What do you think about it?
The six pack?
Yeah.
I think the six pack is actually. I think it will be good. I think people are gonna like it. I think they're decent looking cars. The inline six, that was actually something that I remember when I first heard about it. I remember thinking to myself that maybe one day I'll get one because I had a 6-cylinder and I was like, shoot, they got something like that, you know,
Yeah.
a twin turbo inline six. Shoot, I'll take it, you know, put it maybe engine swap it into my V6. And of course, I never worked out, but
Because it's got that Hurricane motor.
yeah, and the Hurricane.
Have you ever seen that Magnum with the Hurricane motor in it?
I have not seen that
No?
yet. No.
It was that drag. What was it? Like duct tape drags or the roadkill
Did it
nights
do
or something like that.
Did it do good?
Fucking was killing people.
Really?
Yes. Bro, I don't. Go ahead, keep talking. I'll find it for you.
But yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I seen a lot of videos on the 6-pack. Even the regular RT trim too,
Yeah.
with the 420, I think.
Yeah.
Even that one, I heard that one's actually a little bit more responsive than the 6-pack. 6-pack's faster, but I heard that I've been watching a lot of videos and stuff like that, and everyone's saying even the RT's a bargain for it. So I truthfully, man, I think it's a really attractive package. If they do all-wheel drive with those twin turbos, they spool up so quick, and you're gone, you're out of there, man. And they might be heavy, but they do beat a lot. They do beat the Scats. I mean, I think they beat the. Did they beat the Hellcats? The 6-pack
when it
does,
was
right?
all-wheel drive.
Okay, when all-wheel drive, yeah. So, I mean, for the price, what is it? What is it, like 50 over a little over 50?
Around 55.
I mean,
60, yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's cheaper than a brand new Hellcat, back in the day. So I mean, that is crazy. Yeah,
Damn.
that's badass.
9-second.
9-second pass.
And basically,
Yeah.
and it's still stopped. Basically.
You know what's crazy is that Magnum is probably lighter than the 6-pack itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, my opinion, I do like the 6-pack, and I think people are gonna love it, and I feel like I'm gonna see a lot more of them on the streets than the Daytona for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think they look a little different too. The front fascia, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little
Looks
bit
a little different. Yeah. Some of them have just like the Chargers, like just the light, like just like that, and I think some of them have the where it goes all the way,
all the way around.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like it a lot. So that's my opinion on it. I like it.
It also holds a wider tire. I think it's a 10-inch, I want to say.
Yeah, it's a
I wanna say
305.
Yeah, 305, I believe.
And they came out with the shorter gray, so I'm thinking.
Jay's wanting to go back to the V6 side. Wait, inline 6 now.
Inline 6, yeah, they're good cars.
Hey guys, I just want to say something real quick. Go follow Jay on his YouTube channel, Notorious 57. How is I always forget your YouTube channel name. Is it Notorious
It's
underscore
Notorious
5
underscore
57?
yeah, Notorious underscore 57.
5.7 or 5.7?
No, 57.
5.7.
I'm gonna post his
We'll put it in the
his
description.
link in the we'll put his link in the description for his YouTube channel. Go follow him, give him some love, man. He's kind of not bummed out, but he's bummed out because his V6 when he had his V6 Challenger, he got a lot of
I was very popular.
But I have mentioned to him, I was like, bro, you know, a lot of it, don't sweat it because you have a 5.7 now, because a lot of people look at the 5.7 as an underdog as well, not just the V6 ones. You know, they look at the 5.7 as an underdog, and I think we just need to get you motivated to. I tell him, if you guys ever see any of my videos on my YouTube channel, like I do a lot of shorts, and I just take pictures, videos around my car, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know, just to keep it, you know, views on there and stuff like that. Like you're not gonna get 1,000 views every single time, but you know, eventually, if you like, as you're building the car, maybe you know, I think have you done a build breakdown on your car yet?
On the 5.7?
Yeah.
Not like in depth.
No. I think you've only done like, hey, I've added this, hey, I've added
Yeah.
this, you know. Maybe you should do one of those. Just do it like an in-depth. We'll go if you want. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out to like PIR or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go like, hey guys, you know, whatever. You know, just give a big, like a good in-depth build of your
build
car.
of the car, yeah.
Like what you've done to it, and you know, because like I said, I mean, there's people out there that have built the 5.7s, but you know, like they putting a lot of money into like building the motor.
Yeah.
Like you haven't done shit really other than little bolt-on parts here and there.
And a sick-ass tuner.
Yeah, and a sick-ass tuner. And let me tell you guys, that car's fast. It's, you know, just because it's a 5.7, but it's quick. I mean, I honestly believe he's faster than me. He's faster than a lot of 392s out there. But just stock form, I mean, it's still, regardless. I mean, that's a quick car. He is lighter. He has no front seat, no rear seat. He has no trunk, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got everything. The gas tank's not even there. He runs up. He runs up a 5-gallon tank. That's all he runs up. So he can only go like 5 miles. So you know,
His battery's 3 pounds.
3 pounds, yeah. but go follow his page, man, because like I said, you know, guys, he can give you like a breakdown, like battery size. You still have the stock battery in there?
Yeah, I do. But
I thought you bought a lighter one already.
not yet. I already have it in I have it in the car and everything. I'm waiting for this battery to go out.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
You don't want to just
I just yeah.
So he can sit there and tell you, what's the best option, especially you guys out there running 5.7s like Challengers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, he's got a lot of knowledge on these cars and how to make, especially Challengers lighter, because usually they're a little bit on the heavier side than the Chargers are sometimes.
And this version of Jay has more knowledge than that version. So
Yeah.
just,
The white Jay on the floor doesn't know
white
shit.
Jay doesn't
He
know
just knows the concrete and food.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the 6-pack. I don't know. I'm not a 6-cylinder guy. If I had a small car like a Nissan Altima or something like that, or whatever, I wouldn't care. But a big car like that, I mean, it's proven already. It's quick. It's proven already that it's quick.
Yeah.
But I'm a V8 guy. Where you guys at with the Hellcats? Where you guys at with the Hemis? Come on, bring it out. I mean, I think that it's just the V8 sound. I think that's what it is. It's just like the. I'm not knocking the V8, the inline 6. I know it's probably out there killing it right now, but you're reeling in the people back. You're bringing the people back. You know what I mean? With the inline 6. So as soon as you bring that V8 back, I guarantee you that car's gonna start selling again. I believe it'll start selling again.
You buy a Hellcat when they come out with it?
What?
You buy a Hellcat when they come out with it?
Yeah, let me have your car, and my car, and we'll trade it all in and get one. We'll share it every other weekend.
Every other weekend.
Rafa, you got this weekend?
You got
I
visitation rights?
Hey, let's go to the car meet this weekend. All right, picking me up. We all show up together.
Yeah, let's go.
But yeah, I mean, I believe that if Jay has the money, he's gonna go buy one. I think he will.
A 6-pack?
Yeah.
It's a good possibility. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, Jay's really thinking about it.
But I do not want to get rid of my 5.7 though. I want to keep it. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pay this off and then maybe we'll see.
But yeah, go follow his YouTube channel, guys. Give him some love. I mean, motivate him to.
Instagram too.
Yeah, it's Instagram and. Excuse me.
If y'all really want to know everybody's Instagrams and YouTubes and TikToks, hit the link tree in our Instagram. It is on there. I think TikTok does it too. You know what it is? I want to say it does.
It does, but I think it's like a QR code or something.
Is it QR?
Yeah. But yeah, that's sick. They have a 4-door version too.
I believe
Yes.
there is a photo.
Yeah.
A 4 and a 2.
What about the appearance of it? Do you like it?
I like the way it looks. I mean, I don't know. It's just, we've gotten used to these cars this style right here, for almost 15 years. And, when they make something new, you kind of like, I don't know if I like it that much. You know what I mean? Like you kind of, especially when they go that big. That extreme to change it. You know what I mean?
Because it looks way fucking
Oh
different.
yeah, it looks way different. It's not like they just upgraded. They changed the bumper. Like most manufacturers,
They
just
changed the whole fucking car.
they did the whole car different. So I like the way it looks. Like the rear end, I like the way the rear end looks more. I just don't like how big it is. It's a big car.
Like a Cybertruck.
Yeah, a little bit, But this is one of those things. You just gotta get used to it. You gotta get used to the, and at the same, you don't see a lot of them around now. So you don't get
this
to.
so new too.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
My favorite part of that car is probably the front fascia.
Yeah.
I like the front fascia. It's nice. The car to me is a little boxy. Other than that, but the front fascia and the interior. The interior is way nicer.
That interior
is
is
way
pretty
nicer
badass.
than the LX platform. If they would have just done that and then kept the same model, that would have been cool.
What if they just like left this body style but changed the front,
change the
rear,
rear,
you know what I mean? Get
Just-
the interior a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that would be nice. That would be cool.
Like Chevy trucks stay fucking the same for like 30 fucking years and everybody still bought them, you know what I mean? But
You said you like the wheels on them, right?
The wheels on the 6-pack?
Yeah. I'm saying we were talking about them.
Yeah, I did like the wheels, but I think I was referring to the remember the deep dish on the Hellcats?
Yes.
Those that and then I do like the rims on the 6-pack as well too. It's just I feel like it's just like I said, it's a little boxy. It's a little boxy, but the interior is the best thing about that car. And the interior, the dash, how it has, it's just nice with the lights and stuff like that. It's just looks really
like the
nice.
ambient lighting.
The ambient lighting and the steering wheel, everything about it is just an upgrade compared to to our cars.
I can't get into the body of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it for me. The interior, I agree with you, is fucking badass. That is a sick ass freaking little upgrade they did, but I can't get into the body. It reminds me too much of the EV one. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. and then they changed the emblem or the logo. But that's an old
That's an old school
That's an old
logo,
school
yeah.
logo though. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's an old school logo.
What's the logo now?
It
It's
looks like,
like
a
that,
triangle.
like a triangle.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Look, the
We
Mitsubishi
tell
one?
you, like
No,
almost,
no,
no,
almost like
almost.
it.
almost, but it's like a triangle. It's actually like an old school logo that you see.
Yeah.
Let me find it. But yeah, guys. I mean, you tell us what you think. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't like him. There's a lot of people that like him too. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things you got to used to. And then like like I said or like you said, there's not a lot of them around here. Not a lot that I've seen, like one or two, here and there.
The only one I've seen is in a video. That was
Yeah.
it was that guy Racer X. He was doing the comparison of the Scat and the six pack.
Yeah.
He did the same thing. He said that he didn't smoke it on the line, but of course it was
All-wheel drive. I believe it would be a good race, like between maybe a good car that can hook, like a Hellcat, horse cap, a good car that can hook real good. And I think that it would be a good race. I mean, I think it'd be really, really, really close. So,
The electric is faster than the six pack, right?
Yeah.
by a
It's
little
got more
bit,
horsepower. Yeah. It's like by a second or so, 1.7 second, something like that. On the 60.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like a I don't know, a triangle.
Oh, it looks more futuristic. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, I
Yeah,
get
that's an old logo, I guess.
That's pretty fucking
Mopar.
Like back in the back in the 60s.
Yeah, that's your old logo. And if I remember right, one of my dad's friends had an old Dodge, and it had that on the front grill, and I never knew it was a Dodge at the time. So I was
It's not
like,
a Benz.
huh?
Is that a Benz?
Oh, is that a Benz? Is that a Benz? I never seen one so ugly before. For years, it's 1950s. But yeah, you guys tell us what you think. You know what I mean, and what you guys prefer. Would you prefer these body styles versus the new one, or like we haven't got used to them, because we don't see them a lot. And I think it's just that because majority of all the EVs are still out there, and all the inline sixes haven't been like really produced as much. I guess.
They're mostly in the trucks and the Wagoneer.
Yeah.
They're mostly in
All
those
that-
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inline 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Inline six.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna sell a lot of them, and I think we're gonna see a lot more here pretty soon on the streets.
It's gonna be, but it's gonna be even sicker when they put a Hellcat motor in it.
Yeah.
It's a Hemi. It's gonna be even like.
Definitely.
I wonder how they're gonna do that.
I think they're gonna bring the crowd in. And right now, like I said,
They're really
like,
in right now.
yeah. So with the V6 or the inline six are coming, they're slowly bringing them back. You know what I mean? They're bringing them back, and then now, if they bring the Hemis back, and just Hemis, and regardless, they're gonna be like, people are gonna buy them again. And then you're gonna see the sideshows with them, man. You guys know better not do that shit.
Please stop doing that, guys. You're giving Dodge a bad name.
Give Mopar a bad name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give people like us bad, because a lot of us, we just like to drive. We like the cars, we like to drive them. We have fun with them too, but you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, these motherfuckers you guys going to the intersection and just doing donuts and shit, and just that's why Mopars are hated the most, because y'all motherfuckers, because your fucking $2,000 payments and shit you can't afford, you might as well go fuck it up. You're not gonna have it for very long, so you might as well. But tell us what you guys think. You guys like the six pack. What would you guys work for? What would you like to see come out brand new? You know what I mean? Like the new Dodge Charger. Is that a Charger or is it a Challenger?
It's a Charger.
Yeah.
They still haven't announced a Challenger yet.
Yeah, Challenger is.
Jay's just fucking. He's like rubbing his hands
they
on
gotta.
the table.
I heard that that Stellantis. I heard from a YouTuber that they actually are trying to get the rights for what is it, I don't know if it's the Barracuda or
Oh,
they're
the
trying
Cuda.
to get the Cuda. They're trying to get the
Yeah.
rights back for it.
So the original guy, the original, I think the CEO or whoever helped build the SRT platform, they're trying to get him to come back to bring Dodge back. I read that like 2 days ago, actually. Yeah, they're trying to get him to come back to hey, you need to come back. You're fucking losing. Honestly, Dodge, you're losing money.
Yeah.
I don't see.
They almost went bankrupt. They almost went bankrupt.
Yeah, fucking like their trucks are not selling other than their heavy duties. They don't got no cars. Really, no cars out there.
Yeah, and then whenever all that stuff happened with the last owner or the co-owner, They fired a lot of people, a lot of factories, a lot of people, lost a lot of their jobs, and then so for 2023, they got mad, because they were getting laid off, and that's a lot of people think that a lot of those cars that they were building in there, I don't think they were really trying that hard to build them good. So, I mean, I would get mad too, if I'm like if I'm working, I work like for 10 years, and they say, hey, you gotta leave. Like,
yeah, that's funny. Don't fire me, please. I've been here. Yeah, no. Have you all been fired before?
I've been fired once.
Yeah.
No,
McDonald's?
No. At a warehouse company.
I've been actual fucking crank one. I got fired on my fucking day off.
The fucking crazy.
Fucking bullshit you now, bro.
The fuck you stealing boxes for?
And I wasn't even doing shit, bro. The owner's wife just fucking hit me.
Oh shit. Have I been fired before? Yes, I have. Well, laid off. Back in the early 2000s when the recession hit. I think that's the only time I ever. Oh, and then another company I worked for, the guy came up to me and goes, actually, it wasn't even the fucking owner. It was my friend that I worked with. He was like, hey, bro, I'll let you go. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? We're fucking. His name was Brandon. Fuck you, Brandon. Sorry.
You know what's crazy is I know Brandon, that's also an asshole too. Must be an asshole name.
Yeah. But I went in the office looking for him. I was like, where are you just oh, he's not here. Oh, they fucking told you to come fire me, so this motherfucker left. Yeah, but yeah, I was like, I told my friend that I knew, his name's Tony, and I was like, hey, nothing against you, Tony. I know it's not you. Yeah, he goes, it's because you're Team Audi. I was like, what do you mean Team Audi? It's because you call him out and everything. I'm like, fuck, that's what you gotta be sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I don't care if he's the owner. But it's all good. They led me to bigger, better things, so I moved on. And wait, no. Yeah, no, I think for like 2 months I didn't work. I was actually doing my own thing. I was actually like doing side jobs, and I was hitting the gym like every afternoon, and fucking like staying there for like 3 hours and shit like that. And my wife would work, and I would just go do my side job.
Fucking walking around.
Yeah, bro, no, literally for real, bro. I was like fucking big, bro. I was like, damn, what do you mean? Like, cause I would work out every single day, bro, and I'd be lifting heavy. Like I would bench before I stopped. Well, they closed the gym. It was Crunch Fitness, so it's not too far from here. I started benching around 450. Yeah, by myself. I was squatting, I was squatting about 250 because I have a bad knee, so I couldn't really go too much. Yeah, I was able to fucking curl like 65, 75. I can't do that. I could do like 45.
Me and Jay are looking at each other like,
but I was big, bro. Like I met this kid in there. He was actually being sponsored by that gym, and he was like 20 years old, bro. And he was like, damn, bro, how old are you? I'm like 43. He was like, oh, you're big. And I was like, oh, I just know how to eat and know how to work out. And how to sniff shit. Yeah, and he was like surprised because he was big himself. He was pretty big. He was like, man, you're good size for being how big you are, or how tall you are. And he would, yeah, he would be like, so we would work out together sometimes, and he would be like, we hit that like bench, whatever, and he would max out like 400. I would max out like 425, sometimes 450. We would just like go toe to toe with each other. He was a cool kid, though. He was a cool kid, but I think he was on showing like steroids because I was like, shit, I didn't know you're 20 years old and you're that big, bro. No way.
He's fucking big since he was like 6 and shit.
Yeah, he's like, I just started working out a year ago too. I was like, what the fuck?
A year ago. What about you, Rafa? What do you think? Would you ever get the six-pack?
I couldn't do it, bro.
You couldn't do it?
It's because I don't like the way it looks. I'm partial to the way this fucking looks. Like it's the curves on it. To me, it just looks really sleek and shit like that.
On the Challenger?
Honestly, I like the Challenger. My girl used to have a Challenger on her career.
Yeah.
She had a black Challenger before. Hers was a V6, and I used to always give her shit about the V6. And when she heard you talking, she said, I could have made it fast. And she went and bought a fucking Jeep.
She would say, well, I could have made it fast.
For real, because I didn't do fucking work.
But you don't need to go that fast.
She does not need to go that fast. For real.
Yeah. Women, just because you think you know how to drive, you don't. Sorry. Excuse me. Curbs.
I'm like, talk about curbs. Fuck.
Curbs. You don't like curbs.
That's on the next episode. We'll talk about curbs and shit like that.
Curbing it. Oh, man. But yeah, well, Jay, we're glad you're back. We missed you last episode. You need to stop smoking that crack, you know what I mean? You gotta do meth, it's better for you.
Meth is better.
Heroin is not the business.
Yeah, bro. You don't want to be putting needles in you and shit like that. Nah, sir. Just kidding, guys. We don't do none of that. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. Drug free. Beer's okay.
It's
No, alcohol.
hugs, not drugs.
Yeah, hugs not drugs. Beers not queers.
Yeah, if you guys, any of you guys are interested in joining our club, I mean, you guys can see here we're some cool ass dudes, so you know.
We're always recruiting too, so just don't be an asshole because guess what? I'll fucking be an asshole right back. Yeah, so don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with us. What do you guys sound like? I don't remember. It's just out of it.
Just like randomly popping.
Yeah, it's that song. If you guys know it, let us know. But yeah, you guys, you let us know what you think about the six pack. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we have our opinions. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that like them. Rafa really doesn't like the exterior view. He likes the interior. The interior is a nice interior. The car is, I mean, it's one of those cars you gotta get used to. You gotta get used to it. It's like, it's the Tesla Cybertruck. That motherfucker's been around for years. I have not got used to that bitch. Friendly ass. Hey,
my son loves that fucking truck.
beat his ass.
I'm getting into like
Beat his ass. No questions. Hey, bro, don't even tell him you're gonna beat his ass. Just walk in the house, beat his ass. He's gonna ask you why. Be like, just cause.
He's like, you know what? Stop.
Have you seen that movie? Have you ever seen that movie Real?
A long fucking time ago.
You know in the plane when they're flying away towards the end?
Okay.
It looks like that fucking plane.
They are some.
That's where they got the. That's where they got the design
They are
for.
some ugly motherfuckers. And then they come with that finish that if you touch it, fingerprints all
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
That shit. You know those motherfuckers stay on when you turn them off? They have pet mode.
Oh yeah.
Really?
It has a pet mode, so if you leave your animal in the fucking truck or car, whatever the fuck it is, you can leave it on pet mode, and the AC will stay on to keep the animal cool. I didn't fucking. I thought I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? All right, Elon. We need answers, bro.
Hey, bro. Like,
I try to stay away from anything electric. I know all of us do, right?
yeah, I would never go electric car. Like, I would never go electric car. I was raised old school. I was raised going to Glamis. I was raised going to the Baja races. I was raised watching drag racing, NASCAR, unfortunately too. Sorry guys. You know, anything racing, anything automotive. My dad would like watch, and I would watch with them. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, back in the day, I would go to Baja races with my dad and my uncles, my cousins, everything. We'd go in the middle of the desert, fucking 3-4 days at a time, sleeping in a truck or a car, back of a truck, whatever. No tents, no nothing. In the middle of the desert, just to watch races. And it's crazy because when they come through at night, like you hear them starting to come, you're like, shit, everybody wakes up and gets right in the middle of the road with their lights running, lights on so that you know that, there's people there. And yeah, they would fucking come at 150 miles an hour in the fucking dirt.
You guys ever been to the Buckeye Drags?
The ones way over there? No.
By the prison?
Yeah.
You never been there?
No, I never been to prison.
There's they have yeah, me neither. But no, they have so pretty much it's called Run What You Brung.
Yeah.
And you can take whatever you want. You can take cars, you can take trucks.
Is it on the dirt?
Huh?
Is that one in the dirt?
Yeah,
Or
it's
do
in the
they have
dirt.
asphalt?
No, it's the dirt.
Oh, okay.
It's the dirt. You can take your car out there.
Don't they have a circle track too, or something like
No,
that?
no, it's just they have like ramps and stuff, but that's it. But it's all dirt.
Because is it called Canyon?
No.
No, what is that one called?
Which one?
The one that's out in Buckeye.
It's just called Buckeye Drag.
Oh, is it Buckeye Drag?
Buckeye Drag. And they have these. You can take your Banshees out there. They have these Banshees, and their tires are like sticking out like 5 feet from the frame.
Oh yeah.
And they just shoot out like a dang. They're so fast.
Yeah.
I went there like a couple times, and they have it every once a month, I think, or something like that.
I think. Yeah, I have a friend. His name's John. He lives way out in Buckeye.
Is he short?
Yeah, he's a little bit taller than me. He has a pool company.
Yeah, I thought I knew
He has a Blazer, K5 Blazer, and but anyways, he has a little bike or a quad. I don't know what he has. I don't remember. But he goes out there and he races. He races his quads.
He has short hair.
He's like bald.
Yeah, I think I'm Mexican.
No, he's white. His name is John Williams.
That is a white.
Yeah, that's right. But he's cool as fuck. I've known him for. Shout out to John Williams. I've known him for 10 years, 15 years, something like that. He used to have a Blazer, so we used to go off-roading a lot. So he's always, it's crazy. He got in a wreck. He used to live. But he got, where the Fry's is on Cerebral and Yuma Road?
Yeah.
The Fry's with the big old fucking solar panels on top?
Yeah.
He was pulling out of there coming home, going home, I guess. and a fucking car ran the red light or something, and fucking T-boned him. Fucking bent the frame and everything. And I used to live in Peoria at the time, and where he lived was HOA, so he couldn't work on it. Like he couldn't take our body off, he couldn't swap frames, anything like that. So I lived in a neighborhood that didn't require, or didn't have HOA. And he was like, hey, Dave, you mind if I work on the laser over there? I'm like, yeah, you're paying your rent. He's like, what? I was like, you're gonna pay your rent? What does that mean? He goes, well, if you're gonna have your shit sitting here, I mean,
some sort of compensation.
He's like, well, how much you want? And I was like, I mean, you're my homie, bro. I have a little friends, or like, just give me like $50 a month. Because he took up my garage. Like he parked the frame and in his truck and everything that he got in my garage. I couldn't park the car in there. So I was like, it's just storage space, bro. That's all I care about, bro. Because you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind you working on it here, because every weekend I would leave. I would go out of town, so he would come the weekends I wasn't there, and I would give him the key. And I told no room around in my house. I got cameras. I didn't know. But I was like, no room around my house. I got cameras. He goes, no, bro, we just outside. I go, but you use, you're welcome to use the restroom, whatever, you know. But he was cool. He was really respectful. He was like, I just use the restroom. He would tell me every time he would get there, every time he would leave. He was a cool cat though, but I helped him a couple times. Like it was funny. So I had a cul-de-sac right across the street from me.
Okay.
And he took the blazer out, but he couldn't turn left because the frame was bent.
Oh, he was bent.
So he was going in the cul-de-sac trying to turn left, and the truck was going straight. Well, he hit the fucking wall that was right there in somebody's yard. He backed up. He put the wall pieces all back together, and he left a note. Sorry for hitting your wall. Here's my phone number if you want money. And he parked it back in my garage. And then when I got home, after I came back that following weekend, there was a note on my door, hey, you hit my wall and I want $100 to fix it. And I was like, the fuck, I hit nobody's wall? Who the fuck did this shit? So I was like, I called him, I was like, hey bro, did you hit a wall? And he goes, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. He goes, it was right there in the cul-de-sac. I hit that, like the house was way in deep in there. I hit the wall accidentally. I go, well, you owe me $100. And he's like, all right, I'll pay him. I was like, all right, but yeah, that shit was funny. But yeah, who the fuck is Sydney? Who's Sydney?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm selling my boat. Does it run?
You're selling your boat?
Yes. You are interested? Yeah, I'm selling my boat because I'm selling my boat. I don't know really. I don't have time for it. It's not here. If it was here, I would work on it. But I have to go get it. I have to bring it here. It runs. It needs a little bit of work. If I don't sell by this summer, let me tell you guys something. If I don't sell by this summer, I'll pull that bitch out and we'll take it to the boat.
Okay.
It's got no seats in it, so bring a crate.
It's like Jay's car.
Yeah, no
go,
seats
yeah.
in it. He's used to
They'll
it.
feel comfortable.
You feel like sit right on the ground.
Right at home.
The front has the seat that's about. No, it has seats in it. I have the other set of seats here actually for it. Put in the variator like that. I gotta fill up the fuel tank. It has one of those. You ever seen those external fuel tanks? They're just like it's an external fuel tank. It's well, you guys probably don't know anything about it.
I don't know nothing about boats.
So the original tank that's supposed to be there is not there. So it has like an external tank that you can.
What's a race?
I'm gonna go get him. I'll be back. It's just like it's like a portable tank. Basically, that's basically what it is. You can just bring it. You need it if you need extra fuel, you put it there or something like that. That's basically what it is. But it has one of those tanks in it. And I think it's only like 10 gallons. But it runs. I haven't. Blow that 4-cylinder up.
Definitely blow it up, probably.
Fucking in the middle of the lake and shit. We have some paddles.
Fucking A.
But definitely no. I'll see if I can get it to take it out this summer. If I can get it finished a little bit. I just gotta find time. That's all it is. Find time. You know, I don't have a Rolex, so I don't have all that time.
True story.
But you guys, leave us some comments. What you guys want us to talk about? If there's anything that you guys feel that we should talk about, or you have some ideas of what we should talk about. Like we sit there, and we'll talk to each other, and say, hey, what should we talk about this week? You know, and the majority of the time, we're bullshitting. You know, we talk about whatever. Yeah, so you know, it's a sit down. We talk about what we can talk about, and then we just bullshit the rest of the time. I mean, but if there's something that you want us to talk about, you know, like Jay's car, you know, Rafa's car, my car, or any other car that's out there, you know, that we can have a topic to talk about. You know, we're always willing to take suggestions and stuff like that, and you know, we'll do research on as much as we can on them, and you know, we're not the smartest group of people out there, but you know,
Put the three of us together. Fucking insane.
Yeah, we get our coloring books and we make something up.
Stay in the lines.
Yeah, stay in the lines. I don't know how to, I kind of go veer off a little, but, if I had E85, I'd probably be a little better.
True story.
But we welcome Jay back.
Definitely.
I'm glad he's
Happy to
feeling
be
a
back,
little
bro.
better,
Is there anything you want to say, bro?
No, I'm just glad to be back and just hope everything goes good. And I keep just getting more healthy, and that's it. Yeah, it's good to be back.
And
Yeah.
was it the other day you were like, man, I want to fucking steak?
I still want to. I still do. I still do want to steak.
What are you eating right now? Like, what is your diet changed to?
I don't have a diet. Just eat. I just don't. I stopped drinking alcohol, and
Blasphemy.
yeah. And just home cooked food. I'm not gonna lie. I do takeout a lot. I do takeout, and not only is it hurting me, it's also hurting my wallet because they don't got the dollar menu no more at McDonald's. So screw you, McDonald's. But
It's crazy though if you think about it, right? Like you spend like 50, 60 bucks, just for takeout for a night, and then you can probably go spend $100 and have food for a week.
Yeah. And so that's.
Ramen noodles comes in handy. You know what I'm saying?
I had some before I came. Yeah. So
Ramen's fire.
ramen is
it's-
fire. But
But
yeah, just eat home cooked meals and try to do some exercising, and I feel like I'll be okay.
Yeah. Go walk to QT across the street, get that Zen water.
And need to get me a Zen water.
I'm gonna come to his house.
Rafa needs to get me some Zen
I
water.
swear by that fucking water. Water's fucking delicious.
What's in it, crack?
I don't know. That shit is good.
Hey guys, we don't like crack. I just speaking stupid shit. But yeah, bro. I mean, you live across the street from the QT.
I do.
How long have you lived in those apartments? That complex?
Probably like a year and maybe a year and a couple months.
A year and a couple months.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wanna move. I wanna get a house.
Yeah. It's great. The little like condos that cross the street, that with the gate. The
Yeah.
right there? My mom just moved out of there a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I used to go there all the time. So you probably were living there when she was before she moved out.
She was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She lived in there.
The area is not that bad. It really isn't.
It's great. We used to go for the summer. We would go there and go swimming at apartments.
Oh, really?
It's complex.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's a nice place. I mean, they got a big old jacuzzi, big old pool. They got a.
Why are we doing our shit here? We should go over there.
Where?
Your complex and go in the jacuzzi.
Do you
can.
do the house? Because me and my sugar get real nasty.
We'd be in the fucking jacuzzi with the fucking microphones. What's up, guys?
You gotta have a floating condom.
I was like, fuck, there's a condom.
Who has a condom?
They're from the movie.
From when the uncle fucking was breaking that condom just
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
floating
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's why he was like, oh shit.
But yeah, guys, we just like to have fun. And, you know what I mean? Like I said, leave some comments. And to Vaughn, I hope Jay answered your questions. If you have any more questions, go ahead and hit us up.
No, message us on TikTok, bro.
I think I know who that guy is. I think I actually talked to him a little bit. I have a lot of 5'7" that have messaged me on TikTok, and they ask me all kinds of questions. And like I said, guys, don't feel free to message me if you guys are interested in anything that I'm doing to my car. Just hit me up. I'm always willing to help. So,
automotive dealings.
yeah. So Vaughn, I hope we answered your question. I answered your question, and if you have any more questions, just we got a comment section. So,
Hey, one thing real quick. Jay, we didn't tell you this, but I don't know if Rafa told you this. What we did in the last episode when we were here? We did 1 hour almost.
We did
And we didn't fucking
hour,
record.
and the fucking shit wasn't recording. I was fucking
Are you serious?
So we had to redo, we went for another 2 hours or something like that.
My girl ended up fucking pulling the freaking audio off the recording. That's how she did the first
that's how she
episode.
did it.
Yeah.
She's doing a really good job.
I appreciate her for everything.
She is. I
Good job.
appreciate
Appreciate you. Hey, if we start getting some money, and don't worry, we'll pay you $2 an hour. And don't worry, hey, $2 an hour and Rafa.
And you know what?
Just some niggas.
Even if it doesn't blow up, this is fun as hell.
Yeah,
I love it.
This is fun. Yeah.
Hey, eventually, if we
If we keep it up, we keep pushing. It'll
we are. Hey, nothing. Rome wasn't built overnight. You know what I mean? Mexico, the Aztec fucking pyramids were built in 7 days. Just so you know. Yeah. So.
Anything else you want to say?
I was actually, and I just lost it. No. Oh, actually, guys, I shot some video. I'm gonna post it on our Sit Down YouTube channel. I'm actually gonna do it on my YouTube channel. I'll send a link to these guys if you want to post it on
We
anything.
already fucked up the car.
Yeah, we accidentally fucked up Jay's car a little
I had
bit.
to start from there.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
But anyways, we were trying to put some ambient lighting in his car, but the system I think we were trying to put in wasn't pliable enough to move around some of the curves and stuff that his car has. Yeah, so I'll post a video of that just so you can see. It's not gonna be very long. I mean, we didn't accomplish nothing. We didn't accomplish anything other than fucking around, breaking a couple tabs, things like that. You know, so.
Yeah, we realized real quick that this wasn't.
Yeah, we kind of stopped and like, you sure you want to keep
More time
going?
to do that shit, bro.
Yeah. You want to keep going? Are you sure you want me to keep breaking this off or what? You know what I mean? So, nah, it was more or less like, yeah, we gotta just stop before we, try to make it work when it's probably not gonna work right. So, but
Also, Chuck Norris, man, he died.
Oh man,
So,
that's for you, Chuck.
He was on all that.
Yeah, kicking Bruce Lee's ass up there. I hope. Bruce Lee, we love you.
yeah, everyone's at it.
Yeah, guys, Chuck Norris passed away. Living
86.
legend right there. Shout out to Chuck. Keep Norrising it up there, buddy. We know you got you. You know you got us, I should say.
With that being said, yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah.
For the next one, we got some other shit to talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with something. I don't know. We just figure shit out as we go.
There we go.